29.
28.
27.
26.
25.
24.
23.
22. 21.
20.
19.
18.
17.
16.
15.
14.
13. 12.
11.
10.
8.
6.
6. What happened to 7?
7.
5.
4.
3.
2. 1. 0.
There's 3 people here, and I would imagine it's Will B, Murky, and some. Actually, it says there's 2 people here, so I guess it's Will B and Murky. So Brent, Barney, hello. So it still says there's only 2 people here, 4 people here. So tonight we are going to. I have to tell you, it's only going to be an hour-long live feed. I apologize. It's going to be an hour long. There's a reason. I wound up back in hospital again. This intestinal thing is just it's not getting better. So I imagine there's going to be a surgery in my near future. I was back in hospital again for a chunk of the day on Friday. If you have knives here, I didn't ship them because I'm not allowed to drive. They put me back on medications that limits my ability to drive, causes confusion, causes dizziness and drowsiness. I actually took a nap. Like, I just woke up. So if you have knives here, I'm going to do a short, and I'm just going to address to everyone. I'm not allowed to drive. Plus, they also put me on gabapentin for pain. They think that some of it might be interactions with the medications that I take for pain that's causing a lot of the inflammation in my intestine. I was like, well, how does an anti-inflammatory cause an inflammation? I don't understand it. So at any rate, yes, we are going to look at the BudK catalog. We looked at closeouts and cool stuff. But they have an entire knives section on BudK. And so we're going to try and take a look at that and stuff like that. And we'll see what else going on. I see that Blue Mighty Ninja's here, Will's here, Robert Douglas, Mark Ridgewell, Brent. That's about it. It says there's 16 people here. So, guys, if you haven't checked out my membership stuff, you probably should take a look at it because I've got some plans for some exclusive live feeds. The only people that can comment are going to be the paying members. Havoc's here, but I mean, really, Havoc was supposed to. We tried to get Havoc to come on the Peanut Butter and Pickles podcast, and he didn't. He dummied up, so he didn't want to. He didn't want to participate. Apparently, participate. I'm kicking the fucking microphone cord. So Will's always here. So yeah, I had friends in town. You guys knew that was happening. My friend Quentin was in town. I hadn't got to see him since. Well, they were here in November for Thanksgiving. They live in Phoenix, and they come out for their kids' soccer tournaments. So it's a podcast, Mark. We have talked about this for about going on 6 months now, that Polly and I were going to start a podcast. So I don't know where you've been. But yeah, we got some stuff to do. I do have to do a big shout out to my paying member, Winston Cabretti. Winston has supported the channel more than only other person that's even come close is Aiden, who always drops super chats. Don't forget, guys, you can support the channel. I do the live feeds because they're fun, but it definitely doesn't suck to get paid to do them because I don't make any ad revenue on these. Basically, this is like an hour or two that's free. I got sent a knife that I've wanted for a long time, but just could never justify the price because this would not be something. This isn't like a real functional. It's not a real functional EDC item. This is definitely falls into that tactical folding category. But Winston sent this along, and I was like, that's cool. I really appreciate it. He's done a lot for the channel. He sent a lot of stuff in for review. He sent a lot of stuff in as gifts to the channel. I've got giveaway stuff. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to last. We have a storm rolling in, so we'll see what my internet holds up like and everything like that. But What was that? I don't know. Demon. Happy Haptics is here. Demonic is here. I'm third for the. Yeah, I was gonna say you're right up there with donations. He donated $400 in a live feed one time. So Aiden is here. Aiden, you missed it. I mean, you didn't miss it because you're paying members, so you saw it in the Guild server. But I've got my police model in my. I sharpened this up, so you guys won't see an unboxing on this because, like I said, the meds cause confusion. I filmed today. I filmed first day in pockets because I completely spaced the unboxing. So I did first day in pockets. I'd already sharpened it. I've already carried it. These things are great. I love the Spyderco stainless steels. There's stainless steel models. Whoa! Did I find the cowbell? I did, but I don't know where I put it after I found it. We cleaned up. I took down the studio, but I'll give you a. Here we go.
Thank you for being my friend.
There you go. Thank you for the donation, Will. I really appreciate it. Like I said, that definitely. That like all the other stuff that happens on the channel, like that's great. Oh, you like that? I freaking made that. I literally sat here and made this knowing what we were doing today. That is a picture of a shopping mall somewhere, and I downloaded 2 pictures of ninjas and I scaled them to size and I made it a background. So software that that's what Will be just paid for. Is the software that I use to do that because it has a monthly fee, but you get a lot of brand new graphics and backgrounds and stuff every month. So you get a lot of template. I mean, it's Canva, so I pay a monthly fee for the professional because I don't want watermarks. Like if I'm going to do something, I want it to be professional. I want it to be up here. Now, like I said, okay, we got to keep this quiet, which is why I'm glad I have this microphone. That's why I'm glad I have this microphone here, because if we keep quiet about it and my wife doesn't realize that I went past 8 o'clock, we might be able to go more than just an hour. But we're on that mandate again that I have to be. I tried the free version of Canva. There's a lot of stuff that's free. You get away with it, but you also have watermarks, and there's a lot of stuff you just can't do. And I didn't want that. I was like, fuck it, buy it. Just like I did with the StreamYard that I pay a monthly for this streaming service that we're using right now. So if you guys are commenting, if you see I know you guys can see probably that we had a new member. I forget who it is. Kurt Cromco rejoined the membership. I know he did. There's probably a thing saying it. There's probably a couple people on here that have hit the 1 year mark in the memberships and things like that. So if you see that and I'm not responding to it, it's because I don't see it. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube right now. I'm on StreamYard because it allows me to do stuff that I can't do. We are going to look at I'll get to that in a second, Aiden. We're going to share this. So we are going to, together today, we're going to look at some of the stuff that's available. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Let me see. What can I give you? There we go. So we're going to look at some of the stuff that's available on the BudK catalog. It was fun last time. We're going to go to knives because last time we looked at my beard wouldn't fit under the face. I wanted to go, okay, there's been a couple of costumes that I wanted to use since we're talking about this. There's been a couple of costumes that I wanted to use for the channel and things like that. And I looked them up and I found them. And what the hell was that just kind of popped up off to the left? Hang on a second, guys. I've got to minimize this. I just got a notification. So, a flash flood warning. We got a thunderstorm. Like I said, we got a thunderstorm rolling in. So I wanted to get a stormtrooper costume that my buddy had, but I didn't think about the size difference of him being like 5'8" and me being 6'3". And he was like, it's not going to fit you. And I was like, I'm not that fat. And he goes, bro, like it won't fit you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. And I wanted to get a ninja costume. Unfortunately, I'm too big for any ninja costume that is publicly or is available at like any costume stores. Like I would have to get something special made. And I don't want to spend that kind of money. Plus, it's summertime. It's 79 degrees out here in the studio, and I'm not wearing a costume. Channel fund. Oh, I got somebody to mess with the microphone for me and try and fix so I don't have to get rid of the hum and adjust things. Does it sound nice and clear? It's not too loud. I got a speaker cord, or a different microphone cord and everything. A buddy of mine hooked me up. He took a look at it. If it does not sound good, please let me know that we have audio issues. Don't make the top pointed. That's not funny. So, yeah, like I said, I've reached the point where I'm pretty convinced that we are going to have to do the surgery for this intestinal thing. This is the last time I'm going through this. The meds are miserable. I'm miserable. I'm just tired of it. I'd rather just take the time to have the surgery and get out of recovery and get back to what I'm doing. Problem is, I don't know if you guys know this, YouTubers don't have sick time. I don't have sick days. I don't have any fucking other incomes right now, so. Ohio is feeling like Louisiana right now. Bad news for you, bro. I grew up in Ohio. I grew up on the southeastern part of Ohio, and it always felt like Louisiana in the summer. I like people are like, hey, it feels like. I think that people in Ohio forget what winter's like, and then they roll into spring and summer, and they forget every year. It's like a goldfish. Like, oh my god, why is it so hot and humid? Because it's fucking Ohio. It's always like that. It's been like that since before anybody lived there. It's miserable. It sucks. I may have something that would work for you. Just have to dig it out. My husband and I had a black Jedi costume made. I have a Jedi robe bathrobe. So yeah, I think it's the yeah, I miss winter. I don't. I'm fine with it being out here. I'm like literally I'm fine with 79, 80 degrees out here in the studio. When it gets above like 83, 84 out here and I have to close the door and turn off the lights or turn off the fan while I'm filming, that gets stuffy and it is really humid here. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. So what we're going to get into, just keep in mind, if you see the cursor moving around on the screen over here, I can't see your comments because I have to go to the actual webpage to do this. Let's see here. We're going to look at knives. We're going to shop. Oh my goodness, right off the bat, there's a winner. The CIA Stinger 2 with sheath. You guys seeing what I'm saying? I mean, how could you not buy that? How could you not buy that? That's ridiculous that you just don't eat. Like, why don't we all have these? We should all have these. This is something everyone should own. Right there. Look at that. Look at that right there, guys. Absolutely no guard. You just got that little finger. So you're gonna like. I guarantee that like my finger's probably gonna be up here somewhere. Yeah, just blood all over it. Perfect. I have OTFs. Let's look at this. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, when you buy a $39 OTF, you get a $39 OTF. Just saying. It's not good. I've never seen a good $39 OTF. I've seen some really good $39 knives, but not one of the ones that requires a mechanism like an OTF. If you know what I'm saying. It's probably not very good. Andy, hey Andy, I wanted to talk to you. The whole thing with the Frost knives. If it comes down to the fact that you need it to come to me, let me know. I'll make sure you got my address. That's fine. Mr. Rose, and I did, guys, update. So brand new members, I know that Beard of Doom actually gifted a bunch of people. Ooh, it is. Guys, hang on a second. I'm going to open this. I'm going to add a third camera. Hang on a second. I'm going to add a second camera. I want you guys to see what it looks like outside. I'm going to open this garage door real quick and get my other thing sent. It is nasty. It is red. Everything outside's red, and it's not the sunset, because sunset is not for another 15 minutes. It's bad out. Hang on a second. Let me. All right, guys, hang on. Let me see if I can get this back to full screen. That's not a good thing. Everything being orange and the sky being real dark. Ooh, it's cool. And it's way cooler with that. Oh, that's nasty looking out there. So I'll close that in a minute. I don't want, I'm not going to close it all the way, but I definitely don't want that all the way open. I don't want my neighbors to see me doing a live feed. But yeah, so let's get back to this. Yeah, Bushmaster Mamba OTF knife, stainless steel. Why do they have to make the name of the knife so, like, it's like when you buy stuff off of eBay, and it's like it's like 30 words. Bushmaster Mamba automatic OTF knife, stainless steel blade, TPU handle, sliding. Why don't you just put Bushmaster and then put that in the description? Because there's a description down here. I'm not impressed. We have looked at one knife. Let's see. You got another one of those. They've got a whole bunch. Oh, here we go. Hibben throwers. Actually, the Hibben throwers were actually pretty cool. My buddy Tino has one of the Gen 1 throwing axes, the Hibben Gen 1 throwing axes, a lot like this. And I've used it. He has a knife throwing target in his yard. I used to go over there every once in a while before he got married. I used to go over there pretty often, and then he got married. Now we can't hang out. Because I don't know if you guys know this, I'm that guy that most wives don't like. I don't know why. Let me see here. Lightning OTFs are different. Wait, Lightning OTFs are decent. You know what? I'm gonna disagree. Having had some some really high end out the fronts, I'm gonna say that I would disagree. Like, I know a lot of people like I'm just saying. I just don't like, people are like, oh, the Lightnings are great. I really don't see it. Let's see here. What else we got? We got Smith & Wesson OTF knife. These are hot trash. Any of these UFC combat fighter knives that you see with the Marine logos, I'm going to tell you right now, they're horrible. If you got a $19 knife, like, they're horrible. Oh, they got the Rambo Last Blood Heartstop. I wish it would not. I don't want it. There, that's what I want. Yeah, that looks horrible. How much is that? $169. I don't know. It might be okay. Hibben throwing knife with black sheath. Yeah, here we go. Is this an auto? Automatic Italian. So I will say, I think it's kind of cool that over the years, I don't know if you guys remember this. You guys remember if you were going to buy a switchblade like this, one of these, you bought a kit and you had to assemble it. You had to put, actually what you got was a regular knife, and then you had to put the spring in it. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I definitely remember when that was a thing. These are being sent. I'm pretty sure these are being sent fully complete. There's no question. It's really impressive pocket knife. Yeah. Wood scales, push button, and side lock are conveniently on top. This is one of the ones that has the, if you're right in this area, stop moving. If you're up here, this is one of the Quillian locks. It's basically what it is. So that really is annoying me. I don't remember it doing that last time we were here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Trump knife. You got Ridge Runner, Brimstone Canyon machete, fixed blade knife with, I bet it's going to say sheath. Let's look at the sheath. Let's see. Do they have a picture of the sheath? Let's see. There's the handles. There's the blade. I will say, like, BudK definitely has someone on staff that knows how to take garbage $20 knives and make them look good. The guys, I said this last time, the guys at Frost Cutlery absolutely need to hire someone to do shit like this, because the BudK stuff looks, oh, here we go. Let's look at this. The USMC, like I said, any of these, they're hot trash. Absolute trash. But hey, Cole's here. Was this? I had a comb. I had that in comb form from the county fair. Yeah, I mean, it was probably about as sharp. Welcome, Cole. Cole doesn't talk to me anymore. I invited Cole on last Wednesday. He never answered me. He doesn't like me anymore. So yeah, these are here. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Just look at it. That's a $20 knife. You know that either that thing, I'm gonna say right now, if that thing is as thick as a license plate. I'm kidding, Cole. It was a joke. If that thing's as thick as a license plate, or it's made out of something that is not actually steel. Like, you guys remember what I'm talking about? The pot metal, that, like, the clinkers that used to come out of the furnaces and shit, and they would put it on a roadway. It had like metal that was like, it was the metal that had coalesced from what was inside the wood, and you get these things that was wood resin and some little bit of metal. And it was just pot metal. It was garbage. And I guarantee that's what they made them out of. Like, the second you put that in anything, it's kink. Oh shit. No, that's okay. You can keep it. I'm good with it. I'd be like, nah, got lost in the mail. I don't know what happened to it. Let's get back here to that's hideous. It's hideous. Look at it. It looks like they tried to make that Marfione fixed blade that I mean, it's the Marfione one is really well made. I've gotten to see it. I got to see him at where were we? USN in Vegas. It was either USN in Vegas or the Tactical Knife Invitational in Vegas. I'm tempted to buy it as a birthday gift. Look, I know that my birthday is coming up this month, Aiden, but I would prefer if you didn't send that.
I think you should.
No one asked you. Stop it. I don't think you should. That is hideous. That is hideous. Oh, and there you go. So let's see what else they got here. That's bad. Like that, like that plastic, exactly what kind of plastic that is. Like what I'm talking about. Like when you tap on it, it's going to be really thin and hollow. And the first time you bump it, it's going to crack. You know exactly what they're like. Oh shit, I broke it. Hey, here you go. Benchmade Autocrat. You remember we were talking about, I'm going to piss people off when I say this. You know how we were talking about $20 OTFs. Here is a $20 OTF masquerading as a high-end item. These things are the Benchmade OTFs. It's not that they're bad. Um, uh, it it's not that. How do I explain this? They're shitty. I mean, I don't have anything else to say about them. They are not good. Everybody is like, oh, they're so much better than the Ultratechs, and they've got mushy action, and they're just I mean, in an OTF, there's a little bit of blade play, a little, but I mean, unless you have like a deadlock, like a Hawk, one of the Gavin Hawk and Sons deadlocks, which is a completely different locking mechanism. Unless you have one of those, you're going to have a little bit of a rattle. The Benchmades, you could be part of a mariachi band if you have one of those. Bad grinds, they're chisel ground. First of all, the blade is chisel ground. Let me see if I can find an image of the blade profile. I don't think they show the blade profile. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're an attractive knife. They look cool, but they're definitely not worth $425. You know what I mean? I in my opinion are not. I would definitely go with a Microtech. I would always it's a little bit of light show going on out there. I would absolutely take a Microtech over one of these. The other one, the Infidel, which is the out the front with the front slider on the top, it's not good either. I can't like. I just can't say anything really good about it. You know what I mean? So that's a no for me. I mean, I do know they have good stuff on BudK. And that's not a bad price. I mean, the M9 bayonet, I think that's probably what the government was paying for them. Was about $29. That's not a real bad price for these, and this is probably military overstock. I would imagine that this is. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it's got a stone in it. It's got the wire cutters. So this is not a bad item, and it's not a bad price. That's about average. You know, that's not a horrible price for that, and it's not a horrible knife. I mean, you're getting that, but like here you go, Autocrat $3.99, Gil Hibben Old West Bowie knife. I'm not gonna lie, I love the way that knife looks. I really do. I just can't justify it. How much was it again? Shit, I can't justify anything. I just bought lights. I just bought rechargeable cordless studio lights. That's a good looking knife. The Hibben knives are always attractive. It's Damascus blade. That would be something like I would never. I mean, that would be something that would be a lot like that. What is it? The Hibben double shadow dagger that I have here at the house. I would. I mean, do I like the look of it? Yeah, that's cool. Would I want it? I mean, it would just wind up taking up space that my wife would yell at me for, and then I'd wind up getting rid of it when we moved. This actually is kind of badass looking. I know it's probably hot trash, but that's kind of tell me that doesn't jump right at the inner mall ninja in you. It's a tactical maraca. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. The thing is with the Benchmade Infidel, it rattles closed. Like there's no rattle in my Ultratech closed. But that's not what they're for, Aiden. I'm gonna get you an old school Navy tech manual called Tools and Their Uses. You need to study it. Let's see here. That's actually really cool looking. I guarantee I wouldn't be able to get my fingers to it. I guarantee these are gonna that doesn't. I don't know, $79. It might be better than I'm thinking, but like it. I guarantee that this is the best one. I guarantee that was the best one in the warehouse, and they went through all of them and picked that one and then took pictures of it and then edited it. I guarantee there is no way that any of those that are coming to you look like that. Hollywood Tactical, where have you been? I ain't seen you in a while, Hollywood. Oh yeah, that reminded me. I forgot. I got to do that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. You know what gets my attention is all the. I'm big on like facets and lines, and you've got the differences in color, and then you've got the facets on the knuckles. I guarantee that's going to be too thin. Those are too thin for me to get my fingers through. Guarantee it. Let's see. They got any better pictures of it? Yeah. See how thin that material is? You see it? Look how thin that is. And that's just spray paint. It's just spray painted. Where's that plastic? It's probably plastic sandwiched in between. That's probably like some G10 sandwich. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. G10 sandwiched in there. So it's, I mean, this is like when the lights come on at the club when you zoom in on this shit. Let's see. What else do they got? What else they got here? You got the Kissing Crane Forgotten Hero Vietnam Trapper Pocket. I don't need a Trapper Pocket. It's another $19. What's this? I have to say that this stuff that I saw, the Honshu stuff we looked at last time, it didn't look horrible. I've been very MIA. Yeah, I see that. I do see that. Surprised they chamfered those knuckles even. They probably didn't. I don't know. But this stuff that we saw from Honshu, it doesn't look horrible. That's not a horrible looking short sword. I mean, that's probably Kraton handles. Which, I mean, a lot of my cold steel knives had some similar handles. That's not horrible. Let's see here. What's this look like? Oh, there's some schmutz in there. Right up in here. You see it? You see it? Like there's a little bit of schmutz all the way up in there. Ooh, hey, Tino has one of these. Tino has this exact one that he got from BudK. And I'm going to tell you right now, it does not look anywhere near as good as it does here. At all. So it doesn't look. Oh, here, allow me to. So you see the whole thing. It does not look that good in person. I will tell you, it does not look anything like that. And the blade on his is loose, and I don't know how because this is cast. It's a cast handle. Oh, you can't see my cursor. That's right. So, yeah, I don't. Come on. Yeah, that's a cast handle, and it doesn't work out as well as you would think. Oh, hey, look. You guys can you buy a $3.98 or $3.98 sharpening system, and I guarantee you're not going to use a Mora on it like that because Moras are way too thick to put in one of those. So buy one of those and then have to send your shit to me to fix it. Here we go. 1095 Fire Kissed Steel. I don't think. Look how thin that is. Guys, look how thin those fingers are. You know that's going to hurt your hand. There is no way that's comfortable. There is no way that's comfortable. Yeah, see, Cole, you could have probably, see, if you bought one of them $3 sharpeners, you probably could have fixed your grandpa's knife with it. I don't think you could. I'm just saying. Stamped, spray painted, and shipped, boy. Yeah, I don't think that is era authentic. fire-kissed steel. That's a fancy way of saying like it looked like shit, so we heated it up past its temper just so it didn't look like shit anymore. Oh, what's next? We got, let's see here. The CIA Stinger. Actually, the Adamas Auto, that's not a bad knife. I had one of the originals, the push button, the button lock. Adamas Autos, really, really similar. I had one of those when I was active duty, and it was not a bad knife at all. USA Tactical Black OTF, $59. That's you know what? I stay away from a lot of OTFs. Gil Hibben, Highlander Bowie. Another Gil Hibben's knives always are attractive. I like the steel wire handled ones, like in his fantasy series stuff. They're always cool. Oh, is Polly here? Fuck. God damn it, Polly is here. Guys, if you haven't went and checked out the Peanut Butter and Pickles podcast, I think there's 2 episodes up now, or 2 or 3. Today might have been 3. Let's go back here. I don't want to do that. $144. A lot of his stuff, fantasy stuff. The Honshu D2 Boshin Kukri and sheath. I'm curious. It's just a nylon sheath, and it's a Kratex. It's in D2, which probably would be okay impact-wise, but I don't think... Is that leather? It's probably one of those really thin leather sheaths. I don't know how it would work out. It seems pretty poor. The zoom feature, that, like I said, that's like when the lights come on at the club at the end of the night. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think I would drop 139. I'd go to Condor and drop 80 on one that's better. To tell you the truth, in all honesty, Condor makes some. If you guys are looking for a kukri, go to Condor and look at their stuff. Because Condor has I'm reading some of Polly's comments. It just always throws me off. Condor has some of the best like traditional kukris at a good price, and they're usually not too bad. They've got a good heat treat. Yeah, Daddy's home. They usually have a decent heat treat for what you're going to do with it, which is like chopping and stuff like that. They're typically pretty good. They're not bad, and they're at a decent price. They're traditionally made. I'm just going to tell you, like right now, that's if I was going to get a kukri, it probably would be one of the ones from Condor. Ember, welcome to the membership. Just so you know, I was telling everybody before you got here, I updated the membership scroll up at the end of the videos, the support tile that scrolls up at the end of every one of the videos to recognize you guys. So I added everybody that got a gift membership. So Polly says, Aiden, drop the peanut butter and pickles link for everyone. Aiden doesn't get paid. Hibben, we looked at some of the stuff we saw last time we were on here. It's too bad that this is such a cheap knife because it actually looks cool. I like the looks of it. I just know it's garbage. I know it's horrible. You know what I always wanted? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to that. This. You know what I always wanted now that I look at this? Do you guys remember the what was it? The Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the big Bowie sword thing that he had that like it was they sold it. It was like they sold it on like United Cutlery and here and places like that. It was a really cool It was a really cool looking item, and it had like the gold wrap spine where they had horseshoed a piece of like tin with gold plating on it. It was actually really cool. Well, maybe if we have time, I'll look it up. But like I said, my wife has told me that I have to end at 8:30, not 9:30, because she wants me to go to bed. Like I said, I wound up in the hospital again. It's not a scimitar. It was not a scimitar. Let me see if I can find it. Where's my keyboard? I'll find it. I know that we're looking at this stuff, but it was really similar to what you saw. I'm just trying to find images of it. Yeah, here it is. It's on eBay. I'll bring up a full image. There you go. It was really similar to the one we're looking at there. I'm going to swap them out. Give me just a second. I always wanted one of these. I always wanted one. Tino said he wanted one. And then we looked, and he was like, I can't find one. Now there's one on eBay. So it was this one. So you remember, like I said, like it had the spine was like gold or brass. It had the, let's see, it was United Cutlery. That's what it was. And I mean, it's the same style knife. It's even like listed the same, but it was yeah, these were I always wanted one of those. And I don't know why. I don't know why they were like crappy. Oh no. No. She may be like, I'm back to like, I gotta take naps and shit. Apparently she doesn't want me to die. I don't know. Polly's probably like, I don't understand what the fuck she even cares. Like, she gets your insurance. Let's get back to this. So, like, I mean, this is a very similar style thing. It's even listed the same. It's a Kuiper Bowie. But yeah, it looks cool, and I think that's what I think that's what I like about it. I think that's why I think I like it, because it does. It kind of reminds me of that. What was this? Nope, wasn't a scimitar. It was a Kuiper Bowie sword, just like that. No, okay. I know. Okay, you ready for this, Hollywood? I know why you're thinking that, because there was a scene in the first movie where the guy came at him with a scimitar and he shot him. That's what you're thinking of. Everybody's like, no, it was a scimitar. I was like, no, it was actually a big Bowie. It was just an oversized Bowie. The second movie was an oversized Bowie. The first movie was the guy attacked him with a scimitar. I'm going to close this door down a little bit. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's the scene from the first movie. The scene I'm talking about is on the rope bridge in the second movie, and that's where that knife comes from. He had one, and he was swinging. It was a big one, and he was swinging it. And he was like, "I don't have time for this." Actually, that was. Did you guys know that was an ad lib by Harrison Ford? Like, they'd shot that scene so many times, and he just like pulls the gun out as a joke, and they're like, "No, let's do that." So they reshot the scene with him pulling the gun out. So let's get back to this. What do we got here? This $11, like, guys, honestly, $11. You pay $11 for anything, you know you're getting some garbage. We saw that last time. This Timberwolf Celtic. Just so you guys can see it, so not everybody got to see it. I'm pretty sure that's painted. It's just painted on that wood there. That's horrible. We saw a lot of this stuff last time. Here you go. I need to somebody needs to call Anthony Marfione and tell him that somebody stole his design. Was this? Funny enough, Harrison Ford told the director he should just shoot the guy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it was like a. Yep, he actually wound up in hospital. He had dysentery, really bad. In case you guys don't know, so do I. Hang on a second. I gotta close this garage door just a little bit. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. I didn't get the. There's something on. Damn it! Move, move. I always get laid there. The cat's in the way. I didn't go anywhere, guys. I'm still here. Still here. Still here. So, dysentery is one of the symptoms. Hey, stop it, Aiden. You're trying to side because I get sidetracked when you guys. Well, I'm back, so don't talk amongst yourselves. Just don't do it. Yeah. So this is basically that dagger that Microtech made. I can't remember the name of it. It was definitely very similar to this. Let's see here. Johnny's here. Where's Johnny? Johnny Casada. Okay, guys, we're not gonna be able to do it for more than an hour. My wife was already like, she just stuck her head in. It was like looking at the clock, pointing at me. Condor Warlock. What is that? Oh yeah, you were just saying that you got some Condor knives. So we got like 13 minutes left. What else we got? What else is on the BudK catalog? You got some of these. Don't blame me. Trump pocket knife. You got assisted opening stiletto set. Those are horrible. Skull bone push dagger. You know what I haven't seen? Okay, I know it's off topic. I know that this is another one where we're leaving BudK to do this. Let me see here. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is a knife I have never seen on. I'm gonna try and find it, and we'll see where it's available. Let's see if you guys recognize it. What was it? See, they don't have. They have the original from the first movie. Here it is. But it's not. They don't have it like. See, this is what I was trying to find, and I've tried to find it before. It's the knife from the Chronicles of Riddick, the one that was just like, it just looks like, I'm like, how the hell would anyone ever be able to hurt them or cut anything with that? I'm trying to let's bring it up. Stop screen, share screen, Chrome tab. This is what I'm talking about, and I can't get it to zoom in. Even it won't zoom any closer than that. That knife, but you can get the one from the other one, the other knives, like the forearm knives, the ones that he has that are like. Let's see. Let me see here. You can get these. trying to pull this picture up as well. Let's see here. You can get these ones. It's serrated. That's not serrated. That's Swiss cheese, if anything. This one, you can get these. Like, you can buy these. And I'm like, those are fucking hideous. Like, I just don't. You know what this look like? Do you guys remember when we were looking at the arthritis knife? You guys remember when we looked at the arthritis knife, the easy use arthritis knife and something like that? Do you guys remember that? It's these. Must have been thunder. The dogs are going ape shit. These look just like that easy use grip arthritis knife. We talked about the weirdest knife you've ever seen. But that's on a different website. You can buy those. They're $49 for a set. So that's got to be some high quality because you're getting two knives for $49. Blue Body, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the fact that you own those. It does. They all kind of. He has arthritis. Yeah, we're gonna go back to BudK. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. My wife's not wrong. I probably do need to rest. I don't know. Mr. Pote, I'm not 100% sure how you'd hold those. My wife's not wrong. I do need to rest. I feel like shit. It's not so much my guts now. It's the medicine. Let me see here. Share a screen. Chrome tab. Knives for sale. Here we go. I bet we'll come across those. Oh, hey, look. General Lee. Master Barlow knife. Keep it between the ditches, bitches. I actually kind of want that. I mean, come on. I mean, I grew up in this time. Like, this would be something that I would have had, or that I would have found fun to look at. That's you keistered them, of course. Man, at one point they had Blade's katana. I think they still do. And he didn't have a katana. He had a double-edged Chinese monk sword, or so a Tai Chi sword's really loose and flexible. His is a Chinese monk sword, which was a lot like that, but heavier. Sorry. Took martial arts for a lot of years. It's different. Very different. They got so many versions of the same stuff. There's another Gerber tactical drop point dagger. That's not bad. Rambo Last Blood Bowie knife with sheath. Let's see what else they got here. Rigid two-piece Second Amendment throwing knife set. Okay, I'm curious about why they're using knives for the Second Amendment thing. I mean, I'm not sure what the correlation is there, but oh yeah, sorry, Aiden, I forgot. They may still have next Mall Ninja. Okay, Nathan, you're gonna have to remind me. I'm gonna try and do Mall Ninja Mondays. That's why I went ahead and made the backdrop. So maybe I'll start doing Mall Ninja Mondays episodes 1 through however many, and we'll just go through however many, and I'll take you guys' suggestions. Let's see here. I do know they have the glaive from Blade. I have seen that. I've seen that. Let's see here. I'm gonna just keep going and tell my wife I lost track of time. Let's see if she comes out, we'll stop. I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Fur trader toothpick knife with sheath, stainless steel blade. Ridge runner, Peruvian bowie. That's gonna be shitty. Let's see. I have this. I still haven't done a video, but I have this actual item. I have the knife and belt. You guys actually saw it in a video I did. It was just, it did a guest spot. I actually own that, and I cut the shit out of myself with it a while back, trying to show it to the paying members. Let's see. Back to BudK. Let's see what else. Most of this is stuff we saw last time when we looked at discounts. Claw gauntlet. Now, there you go. There you go. That's what we need. That's what everyone here needs. If you guys don't go out and buy one of these right now, I've lost faith in our community, because you should. Krull wasn't a glaive. Krull was like a throwing star. This was damn it. I'm not fucking set. Jesus Christ, all the fucking pop-ups. No. God damn. I guess it is a glaive. I'm sorry. You're right. For some reason I was thinking like the metal glove. Fuck, why can't I think gauntlet? Shit. I'm an idiot. You're right, it is a glaive. Never mind. No need to go any further. Pardon my stupidity. That's that right there. That's what everybody needs. My Wi-Fi is going to shit. In case you guys notice a drop in quality, we have a storm. I said it earlier. We have a storm rolling through, and it always affects my Wi-Fi quality. Hey, check it out. I sent one of these to Polly, and he threw it in a trash can. I sent this exact knife to Polly, and he's like, hey, check it out. I did a knife review, and he goes, yeah, yes, and walked over to the trash can and dropped it in the trash. That exact knife. I sent that exact knife to Polly. I don't know if you guys know this. Polly's a bit of an asshole. I own that movie on DVD. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to watch it later. I am tired. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you're right. It is a glaive. That's what they have it listed. I was thinking about the thing that goes over the metal gauntlets that goes over your hands. Let's see here. I forget what they call that. It's not a gauntlet. It's something else, but. Or is it a gauntlet? I don't know. I can't remember. At this point, those meds fuck my brain up. Page 4. Anytime. Yeah, most of the stuff, like here's another Honshu Boshin Kukri with genuine leather belt holster. Most of this stuff is stuff we saw in cool. Like it's like they have like multiple sections and it's all the same stuff. We saw all this stuff on BudK last time we came through. Oh, we didn't see this though. All right, there we go. Wow, they really did a lot of work to make that look as red as possible. Assholes unite. Yeah, this is true. They did a lot of work to make that really, really red. Like that is, can I zoom in on it further? That is that a trainer? That's not, is that even, okay, hang on. What do we got here? It's just a butterfly trainer. Did a video about a butterfly trainer and pretty much no one watched it. That is, that's some Frost Cutlery shit right there. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives and a trainer for $39. Somebody do the math on me. What's the unit cost on those? Okay. That looks pretty wicked. Brent. Is that how much it was? 5, 6. That actually, you know what? I'm not going to lie. My inner mall ninja just jumped up and told me, like, hey, you should shut up about this one. $6 a knife. And that actually is. I will tell you a secret. I will tell you a secret. It's not that much of a secret. I'm a sucker for push dagger, for any dagger. That's why it was so cool when Winston Cobretti sent me the boot knife. Yeah, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a dagger of any kind. I have what would I do even with that knife? The same thing I do with half the other fucking weird knives that I have. Nothing. Yeah, it was the guy in Vegas. We talked all about it. And herder, it's impossible to stitch the wound. Yeah, I find it cool because it looks neat. And I will say it's mainly because of the color patterning on it. It looks cool. That looks cool. I've got fucking 3 push daggers. So Brian's here. Yeah, we've been talking about that for a while. Like he told the guy, he's like, look, guys, just leave. They took the tip jar, and he was like, just go. Just leave me the change. Take the money. Leave the change. I need the change because apparently he uses the tip jar to make change. And he was cool about everything. He just told him to leave. They started to leave, and then the one dude jumped over the counter. And it was like, you could tell by his body language. You're like, yep, it's fucking on now. And I got no fucking problem with that. Not one. Let's go back here. I'm trying to get, it's not wanting to go. There we go. They have the Cyclone in, I think I like the red one better. I think the red spray paint looks better. That is poorly made. That is a very bad knife. It's very, very bad. She has not stuck her head out yet. As long as we're quiet, she'll probably just think I'm playing a video game. But if she comes out and tells me I gotta go to bed, I gotta go to bed. She is concerned. This is the third go round with this severe intestinal infection I've had. Yeah, they're not great. I fucking dig them. I don't know why I like daggers so much. See more push daggers. These actually, comma set, you're not looking, that's about the price you would pay in Japan for one. At these, this is okay. So let me tell you what you're looking at here. These are simply a gardening tool in Japan. Like you buy that, it's a gardening tool. Is it a martial arts weapon? It is now. But it's not anymore. It wasn't back then, and it still isn't in Japan. Like you go to this, you can buy that exact same thing for like $6 at what was it? Osada. Anda kanda nanda kanda nanda kanda Osada. It's like a Walmart. It's like a Japanese version of Walmart. And you go there, and they had everything. It was like a home store, so they had like. It was a Walmart. They had everything you need for your house, except then across the street was Hyper Center where you got groceries and shit. So you could get this exact same thing at a Japanese thing. It's for rice. So you grab the rice for anything. Rice, cutting grass. Do they sell them at Daiso? They may sell those at Daiso. I don't know, but you can get them here for about the same price. They use it for harvesting rice, cutting grass, thatched. They use them for cutting the thatched bundles of grass to do thatched roofs. I actually dated a chick who that was her parents' job. They grew grass for thatched roofs because there's areas of Japan where there are still houses that use a thatched roof because you get better air circulation and stuff like that. But every year they put a new coating of a new layer of the grass on the roof, and that's what her family did, and they actually made really good money for it because they did thatched roofs, the grass thatched roofs, and I mean, I know it sounds weird. Let's see here. What we got? Ooh, here you go. I don't know what I would do with this, but that gets my attention. Oh, guys, I always love the idea of these. These are those triple daggers, like the what did they call the shit? I can't think of them. The Delta daggers. You guys remember the Delta daggers? That's basically what that is. That's a tri-edged baton dagger with sheath. Let's see here. Yeah, because that looks comfortable, right? Am I right, guys? That looks comfortable. That's attack force. It's attack force. I'm getting chewed up by mosquitoes out here, guys. Give me just a second. If we're going to keep doing this, we got to be quiet. But I also don't want to get chewed up by mosquitoes. I just got to go over here for just a second. That doesn't look comfortable to me. I am going to say that the handles on that are probably less than optimal. What do you guys think? You guys with me? Like that's probably a less than optimal handle situation I got going on. Rascal. I mean, I guarantee they have nicer ones with it's just a sickle. That's all it is. It's a sickle. It's for cutting grass, like I say. I gotta light a mosquito coil. How come purple now disappears? Could you guys see that? So, yeah, that looks like it would be less than a comfortable knife to wield. We got here. Is this another fire kist? Oh, hey. I will tell you that these are typically not bad stones. You have a coarse, which is well, here, we'll bring it up. So these aren't horrible. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Welcome. I meant to say welcome. I'm sorry. These are typically not horrible. They are I got 3 people from Australia in here right now. They're typically not horrible. For like a starter sharpening kit, I've used them. We had them on the ship, and they typically worked okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to block the wind so I can light this mosquito coil. They worked okay. They weren't great. Don't get me wrong. They weren't by any long stretch a great set of sharpening knives or sharpening stones, but they also weren't horrible. What was this? I hope you're not Cerakote knives because that's Cerakote on knives is I'm not a fan. It's typically not the best. I feel like the stones go. They're Arkansas stones, and they're honest to goodness Arkansas stones. And we had this brand. They weren't horrible. The Catco, they weren't horrible. You had a medium, a coarse, and a fine. and it's just a hard and a soft, and so this one down here is silica carbide, and then these are both Arkansas stones, and they weren't horrible. I mean, definitely I've seen better ones, but they weren't the worst. There's a black Wolverine hand claws that looks hazardous. Kershaw, $100. I wouldn't pay $100 for Kershaw. Which one is it? The Dividend olive drab. I've seen them. Is this one of the ones with the composite blade? Yeah, it's composite blade technology. Permanently joins two pieces to one. N690 on the blade upper and D2 on the cutting edge. So what they did was they took two cheap steels and put a lot of money into like adding them together. I'll tell you what I would prefer. I'll tell you what I would absolutely do. I would flip that. I would put N690 at the edge and D2 at the back. Like I think it's because there aren't any, Paul. I don't think there are. Like I think there's some Australian knife makers. But I don't think there's any like actual companies. There's a black straight. We saw those pins. We saw this black Ronin straight razor. I had a guy that brought me a straight razor he bought off of Etsy. He brought it in for sharpening. He was like, "Yeah, I paid like $100-something for it on Etsy, and it came and it was so fucked up." I felt bad for the kid. I was like, I can't do this. Like it's gonna be so fucked up by the time we're done. Well, let's see. It's page 6 here on the knives. We'll give it 9. Okay. We got like 15 more minutes. I got a dirty look. They're good for non-super steels. Imagine doing S110V on these. I'll tell you what. Those composite blades that we were just talking about, like that Kershaw, it's definitely a good idea. There's composite where they've got like a soft steel. It's a lot like San Mai, except the very front edge is a steel, and then there's like some sort of matrix that is like a solder that holds the other steel together. And it's actually a cool concept. I like the concept. I just wish they would do it with different steels. I've never seen it done with really good. I've never seen it really done with good steels. And yes, I do remember the Junkyard Dog too, and it's exactly the one I was thinking about. That was the one that had if I remember right, the Junkyard Dog 2 had the blade, and then it came up, and they were almost like round, and then like there was like up the blade. It looked like puzzle pieces on the blade. I don't know if you guys noticed, my mustache is getting really long. You guys seen that? I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, she's just more worried about the fact that I've wound up in the hospital 3 times in the last fucking 6 months. Half-breed blades. Don't know if I remember half-breed blades. It'll be all right. We're only ending a half an hour early. It's a good compromise, don't you think? I mean, she wants me to rest. The doctor wants me to rest. I'm sleepy. Medicine fucks me all up. I think it's a good compromise. Plus, I've filmed and edited. I've got videos that are all the way out through next Sunday. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, as copy. And it's, I mean, I get it. It's a cool concept. I wish they would use some better steels. Like you could get away with like a big, like a skinny piece of it that's centered on and locked in like puzzle piece like that, and then have a high quality steel like S110V, S90V, and then you get away with using that, and then use N690 as your spine, and you center them together, and you get those keyhole pieces together, and then you've got really high performance at a lower price, because now the majority of that blade is like 440 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like 440C or something like that. And then you don't have so much tied up in the entire blade being that expensive. And it would be, perfectly bonded and you wouldn't have to worry about it. And it looks cool. The one I saw wasn't copper, though. There was something else bonding. It was black. It definitely was not copper. Let's go back here. But yeah, that would be a cool way to go about it. Let's see what else we got here. Most of this stuff we saw last time. That is... I'm trying to see what brand this is. If it's... I thought maybe it was a Wolf and Sons. I thought maybe it was a Wolf and Sons. I had a couple of Wolf and Sons butterfly knives. K-bar. Now that's an actual, honest to goodness K-bar. That's the regular. That's the actual price for it. That's what they look like. Is this a USMC one? Yeah, well, I'd have to have a USN one. I have a USN one. I didn't pay $89 for it though. Bear and Sons. That's what it was. Not Wolf and Sons. Bear and Sons. I had a Bear and Sons copper handled butterfly knife when I was in high school. My uncle found it, threw it in the river. Bear Ops Auto. That looks hideous. That really does look hideous. Well, hello, Daniel. You're showing up just at the end of it. We got about 15 minutes left before I got to end this. I think that's the one we're talking about. I think that's the... well, let's look it up. ZT. Show me some Hinderer folders. There it is. It is the ZT 0350, and it did have a composite centered blade. Let me get back here, and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a real clear image, but this is the one you're talking about. It's the 0350, and it's I had an 0350, but I did not have. I had the 03. No, I had the 0300 BK, the black version, which was the same thing. It was the Ken Onion Mick Strider collaboration with ZT. Do you believe that this is an old Strider? Let's see here. Does they have the designer listed? Yeah, S30V and ZDP 189 cutting edge. Steel composite with a spine of S30V and ZDP 189 cutting edge. So, actually, that's a shitty knife, but that's actually exactly the composition I was talking about. I would tell you, if you need a whole set, or if you just need a chef's knife, depends, chuck it. Dahlstrom makes some good ones. Vosteed Knives actually makes cutlery. And then if you just need a chef's knife, the Bowie Chef from Mattia Barani Cutlery is still like the hands down the best kitchen knife I've had. So let's stop sharing that and go back and look at some more BudK stuff. So yeah, I don't like that. It's an out the side. So for an auto, it's out. So Timberwolf, there you go. The hunted. That's actually not a bad looking. This is not a bad looking knife. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that's not a bad looking knife. That's that Gil Hibben custom Skinner that he had designed at that's not bad. I don't like it. Just broke here, thankfully. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, hot. It's dropped like 6 degrees since the sun finally went down, and it's tried to rain a little bit here and there. Yeah, I don't dislike that. I guarantee it wouldn't. If I got it, it wouldn't look like that. It'd come all scratched and stuff. But I like some of the Gil Hibben. I like the Gil Hibben stuff. Gil's a good designer. It's just a lot of times that his production stuff winds up being kind of shitty because he has it done for like 39. And it's 5 CR stainless steel. You know, it's not a good knife, but it's a good looking knife. I can appreciate it for that. Let's see. I believe my neighbor has his remote control racing cars out. He's probably going to get ready for race. This is that Rambo. This is the Rambo 3, the Hibben 3 fighter knife. This is the one that he designed for Rambo 3. And I don't forget I forget what happened. Like there was something that happened with the licensing, so he can't call it the Rambo knife. I forget what happened. But this is the one from Rambo 3, and I forget what happened with licensing or something like that. Like he got fucked. So he started making it, but he called it the Hibben 3. But you can look at it. Let's go back and look at it again. Let's give it full screen. Go. Let's see. Is there a better picture that shows the... Yeah, see? Can you guys see that? So that is the exact font. I think this was like a screw you to the company. Where's everybody gone? I went from 40 people to 27, like in a drop of it. Like I just left for a second. Well, there was a deal. There was a deal where he lost the licensing rights or something, and had to do it. He just called it the Hibben 3, but that's absolutely the knife. It's a good looking knife. I have to admit, that's a good looking knife for a movie replica. And like I said, Gil Hibben knives are attractive. He does good design work. It's just that his like $76 for that knife. You know what you're going to get at $76 when you get that knife. You know what I mean? Executive Office automatic knife. This is basically a BudK 110, but as an auto. So the executive automatic pocket looks as sharp in style as its blade is sharp to the touch. Well, that's garbage copy. It has a 3 3/4 3CR stainless steel blade. Jeez, 3CR. Fuck, that's what the liners on most knives are made out of. That's hideous. 3CR. 3CR. So many more CRs that could be put into that. Neck hurts. Yeah, there was some originals. And I've seen some of the Gil Hibben, like even the replica stuff. It's not bad. I have that Hibben double shadowed dagger over there, and it's not horrible. It's not horrible at all. Like, is it for what it is? It's a wall hanger, but like it's not bad at all. It's done in Damascus steel. It's not going to be functional for anything. Let's see here. Trying to find anything. Oh, here you go. There you go. Guys, bridging the gap between the two. I don't know. I don't know if I would want it in. I don't know if I would want an axe in 3CR. I'd take an axe in 3V though. I'm not gonna lie, that would be a monster. What do we got next? What else we got here? See, I'm seeing the same stuff over and over, just in different parts of the catalog. Here's another $22 butterfly knife. There's so much stuff that just is constantly repeated in this catalog. Would you like like engrave it, no extra charge, as long as it says David? No, the one that he tried to delete Mr. Chappelle with was an Elite Edge. Very, very similar, but not the same. Samey same, but different. This is horrible. Oh yeah, baby, the Desert Tech Tactical M4 revolver tactical knife. Yeah. That's. Whew. Anybody see? Here we go. Is this? No, that's windless. I thought that was. What the fuck? Eight. Okay, guys. $8.98. Let's take a look at this. Is that actually metal? Do you guys think that's actually metal? I don't think it is. Let's see what the handles are made of. Stainless steel handle with molded artwork. I don't believe you. Gold pocket clip with samurai skull medallion. $8.89. Like, amazing details. Look at this. Look at this blade. You know that's just like lasered on there. Like that blade is going to be horrible. Like you can see. Can you see it? Can you guys see how the edge is all deformed? That thing is horror. That is horror show. I think that's the worst thing we've seen so far. I think that is the worst thing I've ever seen. Do you guys think that's honest to goodness Damascus, like Pachymascus? I don't know. I honestly don't. It's fake etched Damascus steel has operated. I was gonna say it's probably rolled that way. What do you figure? Do you figure it's like rolled? You know what that could be? That could be cast. That could be a shitty cat. That would be horrible. I'm almost tempted to get it just to find out. I am almost tempted. I can't afford to fucking spend any more money on anything. Besides I bought new lights, cordless rechargeable lights. I cannot afford to drop any money on anything. Not with the 30% cut of everything that YouTube takes. If it's metal, that's how I was getting right. It's so. Safe favorite so far was the serrated katana. That was horrible. That was last time, wasn't it? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just curious enough about it's dropped down from $12.99 to $8.98. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Fox Hunter, Militech Dagger, Survival Knife. Here you go, guys. Here's another one of those Jungalo A-Tor knives knockoffs with the kit. I bet that's by the same company. I got fucked on one of those. I thought I'd gotten an honest to goodness A-Tor, and I paid a price that made sense for a used A-Tor, and it came and it was a fucking knockoff. I couldn't get my money back. I really got fucked on that one. There you go. Black Ronin throwing axe. You can't miss. I mean, can you miss with that one? You know what? Okay, Ghost Malone. I can see that. I could see a guy. I think we all know that guy. We all know that guy. We just don't know that guy. We all know that guy. Like everyone has that guy in their life, like a friend or a cousin. You don't talk to him all that often. We all have that one friend in our social groups that is like that. You just happen to work with one. We all know that one guy. And you're like, God, Jesus, like, when do I get to meet your wife? Never. You never will meet my wife. You've never come to my house. How come I never get invited to the barbecues? Because you're a garbage human. That's why you don't get invited to my barbecues. That's why. That does look like something from Priest. Now that you mentioned it. All right, guys. We're gonna have to end this. My wife is right. I do have to rest. I don't want to wind up in the hospital again. So we'll see. We'll probably do a live feed on Wednesday. There's a good chance of it. We'll do a live feed on Wednesday. So I'm ending. So she's gotten so good at closing the door quietly. She knows that the microphone picks it up now. She like eases the door. So yeah, we're gonna end this. We'll probably we might do something like this Wednesday if we do a live feed at all. Just depends on how I feel. Like I said, that medicine makes me feel like garbage, and it only gets worse the longer I take it. So I will, in all likelihood, join up with my paying members on the Gilded server and maybe watch a little Cutlery Corner Network while I shut this all down and get started heading to bed. So once again, big shout out to Winston Cobretti. I know he watches these later. Big shout out. Gift of the police model. I always wanted one of these. Never pulled the trigger on one because it just was not. It wasn't something that fit my everyday EDC. It's well over 9 inches, and I'm like, I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. And he and I were talking about it on the phone, and this showed up with no note, nothing. Like, it wasn't in for sharpening. It was brand new in box. And I was like, God damn it, Winston. Like, when I opened it and I saw it, I was like, what is this? Like, there's no note. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I opened it and I saw it was a police model by Spyderco. I was like, he definitely did that. So really cool of him. I'm going to do a video that just shows just the knives he sent because it's enough stuff that I can make an entire video of it. So really cool that he does that stuff. He does it. He gave my neighbor a PMP Big Boy, like $230 knife. Just gave it to him out of his pocket. We were talking about it. He's like, yeah, that's that one like Mike's got. He goes, that's the guy that gave it to me. He just pulled his out of his pocket and gave it to my neighbor. He's like, no. He's like, I got like 2 more of them. He buys like big batches of the same knife. He gives them as gifts to people, and it's really cool. He's been a big supporter of the channel. He's one of my premium tier members. So, yeah, guys, a lot of stuff down below. Affiliate links if you want to support the channel and you can't do a super chat. I know that times are tight, but if you can do some shopping anyway, find one of my videos, find one of the affiliate links, use it because it does not matter what you purchase with the affiliate link from Amazon. I still get credit for it. So next time you go on a shopping spree, you can buy shampoo and pooty spray because you blow up the bathroom. Buy it with my Amazon affiliate link. So, all right. I wouldn't want the K390 model. The only version of this I would ever want is the plain trademarked plain edge stainless steel. So, guys, that's it. I'm out. I love y'all. Check out the video that went up today. It got some pretty good traffic. So stuff like that. I'm not allowed to do any exercise. So let me explain that. So I can't do any exercise right now, like any jumping or bouncing. I have like my intestine is so swollen and inflamed that my entire outside of my gut is swollen. And they are afraid that like, they were like, I know that you like, the doctors know me for years. I know you take martial arts, can't do anything like that. You get kicked in the gut, that pops, and you fucked. And I was like, oh, crap. So I refuse. I do have a SOG Knives. It's close enough. I have a SOG Knives affiliate. So I can't do any walking, bouncing around. I'm not allowed to drive, stuff like that. I have Blade HQ. What do you mean where? They're not in the affiliate links are not down below. They're in other videos. For some reason, the affiliate links don't load on live feeds. But I do have a Blade HQ affiliate link and stuff like that. So feel free to use them. But yeah, like I said, as long as I can draw out this goodbye, that we can keep doing this. Yeah, I'm not allowed to, because if that ruptures, if that infected area ruptures onto the outside, and then I've split my intestine, so it's not perforated this time. That model police, I don't know where he found this. I don't know where he found this. That this is the C07P plain edge. C07P. Nick Shabazz did the Police 4, which for a couple reasons I don't like it. I like the stainless steel, and it's a full flat grind. It does not have this attractive swedge on it. Now I will say this thing is thick as fuck behind the edge, even with its hollow grind. So, all right, guys, that's it. I can't draw this out anymore. So I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Just try not to get fucking diverticulitis. Apparently, it's horrible. I'm trying not to. Trying not to. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Oh, just so you guys know, I am 99%. So if you're going to Blade Show West, unless somebody invites me to work at a table or something like that, there's a 99% chance I'm not going all the way to Salt Lake City for a knife show. So now that Blade Show West is not out here, don't expect to see any content from Blade Show West. I know that it's coming up soon. Probably not happening. So, guys, talk to you later.